I have wanted to go to Gilcrease Orchard since almost the whole time I've lived here, over 10 years, and was so excited to finally go today because they are closing for the winter after Halloween. And it was a disappointment! Okay, Gilcrease Orchard. Literally, it's just in the middle of this random ass in the middle of North Las Vegas. Or is this might be still considered Las Vegas? I was kind of prepared to not be super wowed. I've always had like these dreamy little expectations, like fall fantasies about Gilcrease Orchard, like, ooh, frolicking in this little hidden gem in the desert, this little oasis that doesn't feel like Vegas and very fall vibes. And because I've always seen pictures of it from friends and it always looked really cute, and when I would look at those pictures, I would always be like, damn, is that in Vegas? Because that does not seem like it at all. I'm really glad that this morning before I left, I saw a story from one of my friends of them at Gilcrease Orchard at the pumpkin patch, and the pumpkin patch was like the saddest thing I've ever seen. I don't even think I've seen a pumpkin patch in person, and that was the saddest pumpkin patch I've ever seen. Like, after seeing that, it kind of like popped my fall fantasy bubble, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna really have high expectations. And then I started creeping on their social media, the Gilcrease Orchard social media, and they were basically like, hey y'all, if there's no more parking spaces left, like, just come visit us next time. God, like, not only was parking completely full, but it was overflowing into side street parking. People were walking really far from the neighborhoods. Oh, that was another thing. It's not like some little orchard like far out, like into the mountains, you know? It's literally like smack dab in the middle of some neighborhood. So there are a ton of people going in. It was so crowded. So crowded, oh my God. And then it was like hotter than usual, which the weather played us because, yeah, we experienced a cold front last week where it was in the 60s and like the 50s, and then today it's 80 something degrees and I'm sweating. Help. So yeah, that place was packed, far too packed for any real enjoyment, unless you went to the orchards. The orchards were nice because they're so big, but they're only nice like if you're like me and you've never seen an orchard. If you've actually been to an orchard before, it's not that impressive, especially since there was nothing to pick. But I think that has more to do with the time that you visit. I'm out here like literally the week before it closes, and I'm sure that if you would have gone maybe 2-3 weeks ago, there's probably a lot more apples for picking. I didn't even see the pumpkin patch because they closed it because the pumpkins were completely sold out. But I guess generally you can bring your own wagon, BYOW, if you just want to go to town, if there's any town to go to. Or there's a corn maze, which it was relatively small. I think corn mazes are usually bigger than that. They're apparently really known for their apple cider, fresh from the apple trees. And they were sold out, so that was no fun. They're not just sold out for today. They literally said they're sold out for the rest of the year. Oh, so I don't really know how the fruit picking situation goes. Like, they say you can bring your own wagon. They also have wagons that you're able to use. So I can't have a verdict. I feel like I can't have like a very fair verdict on Gilcrease Orchard because there's so much potential. I want to have a perspective of it based off of what it could be and not what it is at its worst, which I just did not go at the best time seasonally and the time of day. It was just late in the afternoon. They closed at 2. I was gonna go yesterday, but didn't realize that they closed at 2. One thing that I can have a fair verdict on though, how about a verdict on these nuts? These donuts. It will be a verdict on the cream cheese apple cider donuts. Well, apple cider donuts with cream cheese frosting. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. One hop now. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Cheers. They're so soft. day. The day has been saved by D's nuts. Yeah, so I am someone who does not really like when something is super sweet. I'm a fan of cream cheese. This is good, and this is just the perfect amount of like sweetness. It's not overbearing, you know, like grocery store bakery shit. It's very balanced. Even a little cinnamony. Cinnamony. Oh my god, it's crispy and right in all the right places. Like just the right amount, a touch of crispiness on the outer edges, and then the inside is so soft. I'm a fan. And I got coffee. If you're in the Gilcrease Orchard area, if you happen to visit next season, this is like one of those donuts that pairs really good with a coffee. Even probably just like a regular black coffee. They're buddies right there. Besties. Hey besties! I would definitely like to give Gilcrease Orchard another chance. I see all that it could be, especially in peak picking season. There are pomegranates, there are apples, there were pears, I think. I think they have pears. Pumpkin. If you can figure out when the best harvest time is, prime picking season, then I think it would be cool to check out at a better time. And if all else fails, you can get some cute pictures, if anything. So come dressed, IG ready. So this I just threw this on. I had no idea that we were gonna be taking pictures. Now that Vegas bucket list item has been effectively crossed off. I wouldn't say effectively. What's the opposite of effectively? Ineffectively crossed off. Stay tuned as I cross off another big Vegas bucket list. I always said that I was never gonna do this. A bitch sold out because she was offered free tickets. I'm not special. It's just my homegirl has access and she's getting a free extra wristband, and so she was like, come on. I always said that I could never go to EDC sober, so I have to be able to tolerate it, right? 1, 2, 3 year ago sunshine, she is rolling in her grave. RIP to her.